Ken Shamrock, thank you very much for being here with us in Bioxcellerator in Medellin. Welcome. You're welcome. Well, please tell us, why did you choose this stem cells procedure instead of versus traditional Western medicine that's out there?
Well, I'm going to answer that. I hope people will understand what I'm trying to say. When you have regular systems that are regulated, right? Sometimes it's a good thing, right? Because it's keeping things in order. But sometimes it also hurts in certain situations. And I think in this situation, in the U.S. and the way that the U.S. is doing it by regulating the amount of stem cells that people are able to receive is unfair, considering the type of people that are going to get the stem cells. If it's somebody that's just trying to have a better life, okay, maybe the lesser stem cells work. But what if it's an athlete who's played 20 years in the NFL, or an athlete that's boxed and has concussions and looking for some severe change to have a better life? Those require a little bit more stem cells, and being regulated like that, they're not able to get those that they need. So that's the reason why I wanted to look other places for other opportunities to be able to have a better life. And that's why I'm here at Bioxcellerator, is because I feel like they give me the best chance to have that better life. And I did my research. I went in and studied and made sure I understand where the stem cells came from. And made sure that I was comfortable with everything that was happening here. And so when I did do that, I really came away feeling very comfortable with Bioxcellerator and the professionalism that they've held.
So Ken, tell me, how was your process with your patient advocate throughout these stages?
Well, first of all, David, who was the gentleman that approached me at one of the fan fests that I was at, shaking hands, and explained it to me on how they did things, and that's really what got me excited about it, was the way that he would talk about it, and the follow-up with the phone call, and just reassuring that the process that we would go through would be safe, that everything that they do is first class. And of course, anybody that goes through this wants to make sure they have an opportunity to be able to find research and be able to do what they need to do to find these things. And I know I had a couple conversations with David and asking him, hey, I want to make sure that this is definitely what you guys say it is.
Exactly.
We were able to get information. He was able to send me information. I was able to talk to the staff here and really feel comfortable about when I first got here, when I walked here. I felt comfortable about being here and not being surprised about anything, because every time I had a question for him, he had always pointed me, or he directed me, or he answered them for me.
At this point of the process, what at the end made you like, you know what, yes, let's go for Bioxcellerator, let's do this?
Well, and it'll always be my answer, and it's because it's, in my opinion, I'm not like any other human being, just like a lot of athletes and other people who have extensive things that happen to their body. You're not going to be able to go in and just get an average treatment. And I felt like with what he had told me, David had told me, and the way that they were able to get the amount of stem cells to be able to put in your body, I felt like, okay, this is something that's not just going to scratch the surface, it's actually going to make some change.
So what was the expectation for you before you came here to Medellin and of Bioxcellerator, and what was, your reality once you were here? Like, tell us about that experience, please.
Well, I mean, coming to Colombia, and especially Medellin, there's a lot of rumors. You guys know it. I mean, you hear the outside churner.
Yeah.
And to get tourists to come here, and so people always say, hey, it's dangerous over there. And just like I said, when I was able to ask questions and be able to get answers from David, and being able to do my own research and find out what's going on here and how things are changing, and people that are actually in power right now are making change so that people can come here and visit this beautiful country. But in my mind, going over here, you just don't know. And I didn't know anything, and just from the research and everything, I kind of felt I was comfortable with Bioxcellerator, And until you get here, you really don't know. But once I landed, the people here were really nice, went on a tour, got to see some coffee and stuff being made with this small little family who has an independent company, and so it was a great experience. But then when I got to the actual facility, the hotel, the mall connected to it, I didn't feel any different than I was if I was at home. I felt like they made it comfortable, they made it feel like I was safe. I never had to leave the building, I never had to be in a position where I was questioning where I was going. I really felt comfortable from the whole process, to the time I got picked up, to the time I got here, and being able to walk back and forth comfortably. And it was a great experience, and just as I have said with my texts and the things while I've been here, and telling my wife and my friends, and says, man, this is not the country that I think people think it is. It's made a big change, and they're really trying to bring it to a point to where, you know, people come here and actually feel safe and really enjoy it, because it's a beautiful country, and it's a shame that more people aren't being able to come here and really visit because of some of the fears they have of things that have happened
in the past.
So it really made me feel like, you know, and I know this because I've talked to a few other people that were here before me. It's not just me they're doing it for because I'm a celebrity. They're doing it because they care and they want these procedures to help people. You know, as the process goes on, I'll be able to speak a little bit more clearly about how successful this will be. Right now, we're in the beginning stages. I can say this, that for me, the thought of being able to have an opportunity to be able to have a better life is why I'm here, and why I don't mind going through the procedures and taking a week away from my family and a week away from my business, is because of the opportunity that I have here, that things can get better. And so really, if you, at least in my opinion, the world is a big place, but time is short. And that time you have, you want to make sure that you can really enjoy those times, right? And even as you get older, you still want to be able to enjoy life. And I think this gives you the best opportunity. From what I have experienced and the knowledge that I have and the research that I have done, I think this definitely gives you the best opportunity to be able to have the most success and being able to feel better in life. I think right now my mind is just, I'm excited about the future, because just the things that I've heard from other people, and I just got here and I just got the treatment, and so I'm really excited about how I'm going to feel in 3-4 months. So I'm excited about that, and excited to not just do it one time, but be able to keep coming back and seeing better results. So yeah, I'm excited, and I would, like I said, anybody that's watching and has ideas and thoughts, do your research, and you'll find out that this is definitely a place that you can actually get the best results from anywhere else that you look into. So, and that's why I'm here.
It's amazing to hear this. We thank you very much. You're very welcome to come and visit Medellin, family of Bioxcellerator. And so if you could tell us your last words to the people, to everyone out there, just.
Yeah, I would say this, you know, every single day it's something that I live by. Every day I always want to try to make sure that I'm a better person the next day, whether it's character, whether it's physical shape, whether it's mental health. And I live by that, and that's why I'm here, and I urge you to do the same thing. If you want to make sure that your life is better each and every day, trying to make yourself better each and every day, and never just being satisfied, this is the place to be.